It's still Midday Live time now for business, and President Mahama has directed the immediate steps to be taken to engage International Monetary Fund and other developmental partners to help the country out of the current economic challenges. This is one of the major resolutions reached after he met the Presidential Advisory Committee on the economy on Friday. The meeting was to reflect on a range of issues affecting the economy, its impact on businesses, and work out strategies to restore confidence in the economy. President John Mahama also directed that urgent measures are taken to stabilize the falling cedi. The president also demanded that urgent measures are taken to expedite the coming on stream of domestic gas supplies to provide cheaper fuel for power generation, as well as minimize the foreign exchange burden of crude oil imports. A financial analyst, Sydney Kisley-Hayford, is calling for financial prudence as Ghana makes provision to access International Monetary Fund bailout. This interview was recorded earlier.
If good means necessary, then yes, it is, because good means necessary, then yes, it is, because we are in a situation where we are not going to come out of this by borrowing money at high interest rates. We need some kind of a cushion to be able to move things forward. So from that perspective, yes, it's a very good thing. It's necessary.
Right, necessary for the economy. Let's take a look at the implications as we go in for IMF support to cushion various parts of the economy. What could be the implications? Are there going to be some kind of austerity measures on the economy?
Well, the thing is, how much are we going to borrow? The current deficit, as projected in the medium-term review, is about 10.1 billion, roughly. So then that's in cedis. If you go with the current rate of exchange, it's heading for 4-1 at the moment. Then you're looking at about $2.5 billion.
You're talking about the dollars.
Yes. If you take your CD difference and you convert that to current exchange rate dollars, you need about $2.5 billion to close that deficit. We are certainly going to borrow money from the IMF in dollars. Now, you can't apply all of that to your full deficit. You're going to apply it to your recurrent expenditures and as you go forward, which means that you're paying for your payroll, particularly, and you're paying for your interest on short-term debts. That by itself, therefore, means we need to make sure we have, I would say, roughly about to the end of the year, in the next 5 months, we probably need something close to about maybe a 1.5 to 2 billion cedis in order to be able to keep everything afloat and to meet the end of the year. Not forgetting that we have just gone and extended our increase in expenditures by about 3.2 billion, which it did at the short-term review. And that 3.2 billion is additional expenditure which we are going to incur in order to just stay afloat. And that amount is going to be found, cash will be found from borrowing on the international market, the domestic market, and also from the oil fund, reserve fund, which we have in the stabilization account.
That's all for business this afternoon.